Hello, and welcome to ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and powerful gods. Today we're traveling back in time to uncover the secrets of their fashion. The ancient Egyptians were known for their unique sense of style, but their clothing choices weren't just about looking good, they were powerful statements about who they were and what they believed. Imagine a society where your clothes instantly revealed your place in the world. That's ancient Egypt, where fashion was a language all its own. In ancient Egypt, clothing served a purpose far beyond mere practicality. It was a powerful form of communication, conveying social status, religious beliefs, and even one's profession. Imagine a world where your outfit instantly told others whether you were a powerful pharaoh, a skilled artisan, or a humble peasant. The materials used, the style of the garments, and the intricate details all held deep meaning. Linen, a lightweight and breathable fabric, was the primary textile used in ancient Egyptian clothing. Its association with purity and cleanliness made it a sacred material, favored by priests and the elite alike. The color of garments also played a significant role. While commoners typically wore undyed linen in its natural off-white hue, the elite adorned themselves in vibrant colors like blue, red, and yellow. These colors were often derived from natural dyes, extracted from plants and minerals. Perhaps the most striking examples of clothing as a status symbol can be seen in the attire of the pharaohs and the elite. Their garments were often made of the finest linen, intricately woven and adorned with elaborate embroidery, beads, and precious metals. Jewelry, too, played a crucial role in conveying status and power. Gold, a symbol of the sun god Ra, was highly prized, and its abundance in Egyptian jewelry reflected the wearer's wealth and divine connection. From dazzling necklaces adorned with precious stones to intricate amulets believed to offer protection and good fortune, jewelry was an integral part of ancient Egyptian fashion. It wasn't just about aesthetics, it was a tangible expression of one's place in the social hierarchy and their relationship with the gods. Before we dive into the specifics of men's and women's attire, let's talk about the fabric that clothed ancient Egypt linen. Made from the fibers of the flax plant, linen was the fabric of choice for all classes of Egyptian society. The hot, dry climate of Egypt made linen's breathability and coolness highly desirable. The process of transforming flax plants into fine linen was labor-intensive but well-honed over millennia. After harvesting, the flax was soaked, dried, and beaten to separate the fibers. These fibers were then spun into thread and woven into fabric on looms. The quality of linen varied, with finer, more sheer fabrics reserved for the elite. The availability of linen, even among commoners, speaks volumes about its importance in ancient Egyptian life. It was more than just a fabric. It was a symbol of purity, cleanliness, and connection to the fertile Nile River, the lifeblood of Egyptian civilization. For men, the primary garment was the Shendyt, a simple kilt-like garment that wrapped around the waist and was secured with a belt or sash. The length of the Shendyt varied depending on social status and occupation. Farmers and laborers often wore shorter kilts that allowed for ease of movement in the fields or workshops. Scribes and officials, on the other hand, donned longer Shendyt that reached their calves or ankles. These longer garments were often made of finer linen and might feature decorative pleating or embroidery. The way a man wore his Shendyt could also indicate his status. A high-ranking official might pull the fabric up in front, creating a sort of apron effect, while a laborer would wear it straight. In the heat of the Egyptian sun, men often went bare-chested, but they might also wear a linen shawl or cloak for warmth or modesty. These shawls could be draped in various ways, offering versatility in their attire. The key takeaway is that, for men, simplicity and functionality were paramount in their daily wear. Women's clothing followed a similar emphasis on linen but differed significantly in style. The most common garment for women was the Kalasiris, a long, figure-hugging dress that extended from just below the breasts to the ankles. The Kalasiris was typically held up by straps over the shoulders, highlighting the feminine form. Like the men's Shendyt, the quality and decoration of a woman's Kalasiris reflected her social standing. Working-class women wore simpler Kalasiris made of coarser linen, while elite women adorned themselves in finely woven garments with intricate pleating, beading, or embroidery. Women might also wear shawls or cloaks over their Kalasiris, adding layers of elegance and modesty. These shawls, often made of sheer linen, could be draped in various styles, offering a touch of individual flair to their attire. The Kalasiris, with its timeless elegance and adaptability, remained a staple of women's fashion throughout ancient Egyptian history. Children in ancient Egypt often wore little to no clothing, especially in the warmer months. This practicality reflects the climate and the active lives of children. Young boys might wear a simple loincloth or go entirely naked until they reached adolescence, when they would adopt the Shendyt. Young girls typically wore light, short linen dresses that offered freedom of movement. As they grew older, their attire transitioned towards the more form-fitting Kalasiris worn by adult women. Hair played a significant role in denoting children's status. A distinctive hairstyle known as the side lock of youth was common among children. This hairstyle involved shaving the head except for a single lock of hair on the side, often adorned with beads or ribbons. This distinctive hairstyle served as a visual marker of childhood in ancient Egyptian society. Regal raiment clothing fit for pharaohs. Daily life in ancient Egypt called for practicality and simplicity, but formal occasions showcased opulence and symbolism. The pharaoh's wardrobe was a dazzling spectacle, reflecting their divine status. Central to this was the crown, especially the Shendyt, symbolizing dominion over unified Egypt. Headdresses like the Nemes and uraeus, adorned with gold and precious stones, represented divine power. Power and piety, the attire of priests. If pharaohs were the embodiment of divine power, then priests served as intermediaries between the earthly realm and the celestial spheres. Their attire, in stark contrast to the pharaoh's opulent garb, reflected their sacred duty and the purity required to commune with the gods. White linen, symbolizing purity, cleanliness, and spiritual devotion, formed the foundation of priestly attire. Priests shaved their heads and bodies entirely, further emphasizing their dedication to ritual purity and their separation from the secular world. The act of shaving also served a practical purpose in the hot Egyptian climate, but its symbolic significance resonated deeply within their religious practices. While their clothing remained simple, priests adorned themselves with symbolic jewelry and amulets. The pectoral, a large ornate pendant worn on the chest, often depicted powerful deities or sacred symbols, serving as a focal point for prayers and offerings. Every element of a priest's attire, from the pristine white linen to the intricate amulets, underscored their sacred role within Egyptian society, mediating between the human and the divine. Symbolism in every thread decoding royal garb. Pharaoh's attire symbolized divine right, connection to gods, and role as guarantor of order. The Kot headdress symbolized power to strike down enemies and protect Egypt. The flail and crook represented the pharaoh's roles as shepherd and protector. Gold symbolized eternity, divinity, and the pharaoh's role as Ra's representative. Section 4. The afterlife awaits. Funerary fashion. The ancient Egyptians' belief in an afterlife influenced their funerary practices, including clothing for the deceased. Clothing ensured the deceased's safe passage into the afterlife and their ability to navigate the underworld. Mummification involved preserving the body and adorning it with amulets, jewelry, and fine linens. The heart was weighed against the feather of truth, judged by Osiris. The Book of the Dead provided guidance and protection on their journey through the underworld. Funerary clothing reflected the deceased's social status and wealth, emphasizing the belief in an afterlife. Section 1. A dazzling legacy. The ancient Egyptians' love for jewelry is legendary. Unearthed from tombs and depicted in intricate detail on temple walls, their jewelry dazzles us with its beauty and craftsmanship even after thousands of years. More than just decorative embellishments, these pieces were imbued with deep symbolic meaning, reflecting the Egyptians' religious beliefs, social structures, and even their understanding of the cosmos. Imagine a society where a simple ring could signify not only wealth, but also protection from evil spirits or a guarantee of good fortune in the afterlife. That's ancient Egypt, where jewelry was a language spoken through shimmering gold, vibrant gemstones, and meticulously crafted amulets. From the humblest peasant to the mighty pharaoh, every Egyptian adorned themselves with jewelry, albeit with varying levels of opulence. The materials used, the designs incorporated, and the placement of these adornments all held significance, reflecting the wearer's status, beliefs, and aspirations. Join us as we delve into the dazzling world of ancient Egyptian jewelry, where luxury met faith, and every piece told a story. Section 2. Gold, the breath of Ra. In the land of the Pharaohs, where the sun, Ra, reigned supreme, it's no surprise that gold, the color of the sun's rays, held a place of honor. Gold, to the ancient Egyptians, wasn't just a precious metal, it was a divine substance, the flesh of the gods, believed to embody the sun god's eternal radiance and life-giving energy. The Egyptians' mastery of gold working is evident in the exquisite pieces that have survived to this day. They developed sophisticated techniques for mining, refining, and working with gold, transforming it into a dazzling array of forms, from delicate beads and intricate filigree work to massive statues and shimmering sheets of gold leaf that adorn temple walls and sarcophagi. The abundance of gold in Egypt, particularly in Nubia, further fueled its significance. Gold mines, often under the control of the pharaoh, provided a seemingly inexhaustible source of this precious metal, allowing the Egyptians to create lavish displays of wealth and power. While gold held a special place in Egyptian society, it wasn't the only material used in their jewelry. In fact, the Egyptians were masters at incorporating a wide range of materials into their creations, each chosen for its beauty, rarity, or symbolic significance. Gemstones, both precious and semi-precious, added splashes of vibrant color to their pieces. Lapis Lazuli, a deep blue stone mined in distant Afghanistan, was highly prized for its association with the heavens and the divine, often used in royal jewelry and amulets. Turquoise, with its vibrant blue-green hue, symbolized joy, luck, and protection, believed to ward off evil and bring good fortune. Carnelian, a reddish-orange stone, represented life force, courage, and vitality, often used in amulets intended to protect the living and the dead. Faience, a glazed ceramic material, offered a more affordable alternative to precious stones, allowing even commoners to incorporate colorful adornments into their attire. These faience beads, amulets, and rings, often brightly colored and molded into various shapes, provided a touch of beauty and spiritual protection to everyday life. In ancient Egypt, amulets played a crucial role in warding off evil, attracting good fortune, and ensuring a favorable outcome in life and the afterlife. The Eye of Horus symbolized protection, healing, and wholeness. The scarab beetle represented rebirth and transformation. The ankh symbolized life and eternity. Amulets were tangible expressions of the Egyptians' beliefs in magic and divine assistance. The allure of ancient Egyptian jewelry extends far beyond museums and history books. Its timeless elegance and symbolic richness continue to captivate and inspire artists and designers today. From Paris runways to New York streets, echoes of ancient Egyptian aesthetics are seen in modern jewelry designs. The scarab beetle, the Eye of Horus, and the ankh transcend their ancient origins to become timeless talismans of luck and protection. The allure of their jewelry remains strong, a testament to its enduring beauty and craftsmanship. The art of adornment more than meets the eye. In ancient Egypt, cosmetics played a crucial role in defining beauty, expressing social status, and connecting with the divine. Men and women alike used naturally derived ingredients to enhance their features and align with ideals of beauty and spiritual purity. Cosmetics transcended mere beautification, becoming an integral part of daily life, religious rituals, and the pursuit of well-being. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian cosmetics and their deeper meanings. Kohl, the timeless allure of defined eyes. This dark powdery substance, created from ground galena, was meticulously applied to create the dramatic, almond-shaped eyes. Kohl's allure went beyond aesthetics. It was believed to possess protective and healing properties. The application of Kohl was a practical measure to safeguard eyesight and ensure good health. By enhancing the eyes with Kohl, Egyptians sought to invoke the protective powers of deities like Horus. The desired effect was a dramatic look that accentuated the eyes, invoking divine protection. Aromatic elegance. Perfumes and oils of ancient Egypt. Fragrances played a crucial role in masking unpleasant smells and creating an aura of freshness and allure. The Egyptians were masters of perfumery, using flowers, herbs, resins, and spices to create intoxicating scents. These precious scents were extracted through pressing, steeping in oil, and distillation. Perfumes and oils were used lavishly, applied to the body, hair, and clothing, and in religious ceremonies. Cosmetics in ancient Egypt went far beyond superficial beautification. They reflected religious beliefs, social structures, and health and hygiene. Personal cleanliness and physical appearance were closely intertwined with spiritual purity and divine favor. By emulating divine ideals of beauty, Egyptians sought to align themselves with the cosmic order. Cosmetics were a complex interplay of practicality, spirituality, and social signaling. The ancient Egyptians' fascination with cosmetics has left an indelible mark on the history of beauty. Their innovative techniques and use of natural ingredients continue to inspire us today. From kohl-rimmed eyes to perfumes infused with frankincense, their beauty secrets have influenced modern practices. Their holistic approach to beauty, viewing it as a reflection of inner harmony, resonates in our modern world. True beauty emanates from within, enhanced by careful grooming and adornment. In ancient Egypt, clothing and adornment were the fabric that held society together. A glance at someone's attire could reveal their occupation, wealth, and standing in the eyes of the gods. The opulent attire of pharaohs contrasted with the humble linen garments of farmers, reflecting social structure. Even within lower society, clothing served as a powerful form of identity and belonging. The clothing of artisans often reflected their professions, showcasing their skills and contributions. The ancient Egyptians' belief in an afterlife permeated every aspect of their lives, including clothing. They meticulously prepared the clothing and adornments placed on the deceased for the afterlife. The mummification process involved wrapping the deceased in fine linen bandages with amulets and charms. Funerary masks were placed over the deceased's face to preserve their features and imbue them with divine qualities. Clothing became a vital tool for ensuring a smooth transition into the afterlife. The echoes of ancient Egyptian fashion resonate through millennia, influencing art, design, and popular culture. Their striking silhouettes, bold patterns, and symbolic motifs continue to captivate and inspire. From Paris runways to Hollywood, ancient Egyptian aesthetics have been reimagined and reinterpreted. The symbolism embedded in their clothing and jewelry offers a timeless vocabulary of beauty and power. The remnants of ancient Egyptian civilization remind us of the enduring power of human creativity. Ancient Egyptian clothing and adornment were powerful statements reflecting their beliefs and values. Fashion served as a time machine, transporting us back to a world where attire spoke volumes about social hierarchy. From a farmer's attire to a pharaoh's regalia, every thread and bead told a story. The ancient Egyptians recognized that clothing could convey status, wealth, and spiritual purity. Their legacy lives on, influencing our perceptions of beauty and adornment. The echoes of ancient Egyptian fashion reverberate through time, influencing modern creativity. Their bold patterns and use of Kohl eyeliner continue to captivate and inspire. The deeper meanings and craftsmanship of their fashion tell powerful stories. The ancient Egyptians used clothing and adornment to communicate beliefs and values. Their legacy reminds us that true style transcends time, reflecting our values and connecting us to something larger.